I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's me, Dre Matrix, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to actually start kind of like a series or something. I'm not sure what you guys want to call it, just because it has to do with getting new weapons. But anyways, this is what I wanted to do is when a new DLCs would come out, you know, like the Siege, Resistance, and Shamrock and all, I wanted to buy the weapons that are coming out and then review them as a sense of like, oh, this is how the gun works, and do I recommend you guys buying it with how much salvage it costs. And today we're going to be getting the top of the morning, the SMG for the M-38. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the gun, get my initial reaction of it by going in the fire range, shooting it, inspecting it, all of the kind of stuff, and then you guys are going to be seeing gameplay of me using the gun, and then afterwards me telling you guys if it was worth the salvage or not. Now, as you can see, I have enough salvage to buy the final thing, which I'm going to. And there we go, we got the brand new weapon, the top of the morning. I'm pretty excited because I've actually been grinding for this gun for a few weeks, actually, because I've actually really wanted it just because of the camo. And if you guys seen in my last video, I was talking about how I did want to get both of these weapons, but this seems like it's going to be a bit pricey, and I've used this in like gun games and stuff, and it's, I don't know, I personally don't think this gun is really all that good, and I don't really like LMGs. If you guys can see from, no, that wasn't an LMG. If you've seen from the Siege event, I never even tried touching the, where is it, the GPMG. I just didn't really care for it. I mean, it's okay, I used it in zombies, but it wasn't anything that I was really excited about. But time to get my initial reaction. So, as you guys can see here, the iron sights are actually kind of weird. And if you've seen the original variant of this gun, the back iron sight anyways is just a circle while the front is normal yet. That weird little kind of front area, as you can see there. But this is how the inspect looks on the gun. I really actually like this camo, and my, like, if you guys don't know, my favorite color is green, if you couldn't guess by like my channel and everything. So having this being like a cool little, you know, green and gold weapon along with the black on it, it looks really cool. I like it a lot. I'm not sure how the recoil is. Time to test how it shoots. Okay, that was me putting no force on it. It sounds good, and I feel like it does a decent amount of damage, and me, you know, you could probably hold this down and get some pretty accurate shots with it. As you can see, I'm actually trying to like control the recoil now. It's not bad at all. It's seriously not. Like, I feel like with a grip, this gun is probably a laser, which is, you know, kind of scary because I'm not trying to run around with overpowered weapons. But so far, I'm actually really liking this. It's a really nice looking gun. I like that it has 30 rounds because I feel like this is going to take about 5 or 6 bullets to kill. Let's see what it looks with a suppressor. Okay, not much different, but alright, let's see how it sounds. Okay, like every other weapon. I feel like it has a little bit more recoil with a suppressor. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, time to hop in some games and see how this gun works. Alright, so as you can see, we joined a team deathmatch here. And I was going to play the St. Paddy's Day playlist because, you know, St. Patrick's Day, and then along with having this weapon. But, I wasn't really too enthused about that playlist anymore. So this gun has a pretty quick kill potential. Looks like it takes about 5 or 6 bullets to kill. I'm actually really liking this weapon. I'm kind of glad I spent a couple weeks on, you know, trying to grind for this weapon. I'll see if any suppressor kills quicker, or just getting melted by a bar. That's another weapon I was actually going to review, or other weapons if you guys want to see. They can just be normal variants of a weapon if I have it. I'm not going to try and get specific variants if I can't get them. So, you know, for example, if it's a collection weapon that I can still get, like the MG15, I think it's the MG15 anyways, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, or if I have to get the, or if I have to get like a heroic weapon. The only heroic weapons I have, I think, one is for the bazooka, and the other is for the STG. But if you guys do want to see those, obviously I will let you guys see that and whatnot. But any other epic weapons that I can buy on the collection, or, you know, weapons like this, I will do those. But in the future, I'm probably going to save up salvage for one weapon at the beginning of the, you know, the new little season drop, whatever the heck it is. And then I'll put that out, and then I'll buy whatever weapon is, I guess, most popular, or whatever one I feel like is going to be the best to use. Because in the past, I've bought the chiller variant for the gear, and I've bought the, what was it for the last one? I bought the Orso Liberator, I believe it was called, for the yeah, with the resistance update. So like I said, with this brand new series or whatever, if you guys want to see more of it, I just kind of thought this would be fun to do and maybe see if I can get a couple, you know, just like be insightful for you guys, as in if you want to buy this gun but you're really unsure, or if you just think it's gonna suck compared to other weapons. But yeah, so far I'm actually really enjoying this weapon. I need to try the suppressor yet. I'm assuming that attachments on this thing are going to make it like a million times better, because right now it's actually really good as it is. Like, I really have no complaints with it. It's a fast shooting weapon that kills pretty quick, which they will probably nerf soon. And it looks good. The iron sights are not terrible, although I could use something better. Okay, that was kind of... Yeah, the original variant of this gun, though, does not look that good. I picked it up, and it just kind of looks like... It looks like a pistol, more or less, and I don't really... Like, if you can see in the bottom corner, that's how the gun originally looks, and I'll show it after this match. It just doesn't look good. Like, it just kind of looks really crappy, and it kind of just looks like a pistol with a really long barrel and a stock. Which, I mean, most SMGs kind of are, but still, I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me, that other variant, which is why I really wanted this one. Or the Mark II variant is actually really good, too. I can't remember what it's called. But pretty much, I don't like the base look of the gun, but I do like the variant versions of the weapon. Yeah, this gun is really good. Like, I'm actually really enjoying this weapon. I'm assuming that a red dot, I don't know, because if you guys can see the gun while aimed down, it kind of is to the left and to the, or like it's to the left of the gun, like center. Here, I'll show you. If you can see that the barrel is actually, you know, the barrel is a little bit more to the left, it's not straight, and I don't think any of the variant of the weapon kind of give it a straight sight, so I don't know if that's going to throw you guys off or anything, because I know whenever I played Advanced Warfare, and if I picked up the single, you know, the one version of the SAC, where it was just one instead of a dual wield, I kind of found it really weird and hard to use, because the character just, I don't know, it looked weird him holding it one-handed. When most guns in the game you'd hold two-handed. It just kind of messed with me. But that was just a personal complaint, so I'm not sure if that might throw you guys off. Or the bullets go where you're shooting, so don't worry. It's not like just because this is tilted to the left a little bit, you gotta aim more to the right. No, the bullets go straight. They go completely straight. It's just the sights and everything are kind of hooked off a little bit. Yeah, it's actually really accurate. Look at how far that was, and I was able to actually hit him a couple times. He was running, which is why I couldn't kill him. Double kill. Give me that triple. And by the way, I'm not a great Call of Duty player, so you see me going off right now, it's not because like I'm a really good player or I play this a lot. No, I just, you know, I play this once in a while when the new stuff comes out. I actually really like playing it because the new content, new maps and everything like that, although shipment was kind of a disappointment. But yeah, 23-12 with the brand new weapon. I really like it. I think I'll maybe play another match or two before I actually give a verdict, because I don't want it just to be this one match that was just a really good match with bad people and like showing the gun potential. So I'll see you guys in the next game. So I unlocked about 3 attachments last game, which was the red dot sight, the quick draw, and I can't remember what this other sight here is called, but so when applying the red dot, it takes away the iron sight and kind of centers the weapon, but I feel like it adds a little bit more recoil, because when I was shooting with the red dot, it was like hopping up a bit more, but that could just be because I was thinking that it did that. And this sight right here goes into this little square thing, which looks really weird, but it still shoots and functions normally. But yeah, I think that looks a little weird, and you guys can really see now that it is to the left a little bit more than normal iron sight weapons would be. Yeah, as you guys can see, this gun is a fairly accurate weapon. And, like, that's not just me being... Like I said, I'm not, like, really good at Call of Duty. So these shots I'm making aren't just me, like, you know, going off or being really professional about it. No, this is, like, how the gun actually shoots in the game. There is a big recoil, but that's only if you don't know how to, you know, handle it. Which it's pretty easy to handle. I mean, look at that. This guy... I ranged that guy with a headshot. And that wasn't even intentional. So... I think this gun's really good, especially if you know how to handle recoil in Call of Duty. If you don't know how to do that, then maybe you should try to stay away from this weapon. Because if you don't, the gun kind of just does this, and it hops all over the place. And as you can see, I was killed by an SVT, which is pretty shameful. But yeah, if you guys know how to handle recoil in this game, which I know it sounds weird because this isn't something like Rainbow Six or any other like realistic shooter, I should say. But there's still some, you know, tactics you can add to a game like this. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this weapon. Like I said, even with these like minor attachments on, it doesn't, or it makes the gun feel a lot quicker, and especially quick draw helping out a lot, considering that this weapon here, you know, shoots pretty damn straight, and it's down to ADS time isn't that slow in general. So, you know, the adding quick draw if you want is probably just a little bonus, especially just to get you, you know, on your tracks. Really, oh, by the way, that's another thing with the series. I am not going to be covering melee weapons. I hate them, and personally I think all melee weapons are a waste of salvage. But if you get them out of a supply drop, that's all you. But I find every melee weapon potentially possible in this game that will come out and or has already come out a complete waste of salvage. So I will not be covering the trench knife or the pickaxe or any of that, because I just don't care. If I get them, I will show them in one of the videos. That's about it. I'm not going to be running around trying to knife people to get just to get kills. So please don't expect me to buy, say, within the next update for, I don't know what the heck the next holiday is that's major, because Shamrock and Oz are already here. Let's just say potentially, you know, just if they had an Easter one for jokes, if they had an Easter one, and they released like a fucking carrot knife or some stupid shit like that, I wouldn't cover it, regardless on how goofy that sounds. I wouldn't cover it because I hate melee weapons, and like I said, I think they're a waste of money. Especially if there's something way better, like, oh, we're re-releasing some sort of thing for another gun, or something really cool, like a nice variant or something you could buy for your PPSH or something. Those I'll cover. Even LMGs, snipers, shotguns, I'll cover it all. I'm not really a huge fan of the shotguns in this game, but they're actually kind of better than they were in past Call of Duties. So it's up to you guys. Yeah, overall, I'm actually really enjoying this weapon a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing like how it works with grip, rapid fire, you know, extended mag, see what I can do with all kinds of different little combinations like that. I was gonna, like, originally what I was thinking of doing was getting the weapon to the max and then showing it off then, but I realized I don't know how long it's gonna take because I don't really play Call of Duty all that much, and I don't really have any boosters on right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, that's right, no, sorry. My review on the weapon. Really enjoy it. It's a great gun to get. I think it's completely worth. I think it's the 22,000 salvage that you need to spend on it. Like I said, it shoots pretty good for a weapon with, you know, an SMG that kills relatively fast, as long as you know how to control the recoil. As you can see, it's like a laser, and I love that about this weapon. The inspect is pretty good. By the way, from this date, which is the 25th of March, you have 9 days left to buy this weapon. So, you know, buy this quick if you're going to. If not, then you're gonna have to wait until you get the supply drop stuff for it, or just get the normal weapon in the in supply drops. It is a rare weapon. So, but yes, these are the other variants for the weapon: the Forsaken 2, the Homestead, and the M-38 itself. Like I said, it just kind of looks like a pistol with a stock and extended barrel, and the sight, that's what I mean, just kind of the circle instead of what this has, which is that little squared off box. I like the Homestead. If I could, I would try to get the Homestead, but I don't really care for the Forsaken or the original variant of the weapon. So if you guys want to see me cover any other, you know, DLC weapons that came out, I do have the Orso, the Sten, the Gear, the Volkssturm. I do not have any of the LMGs, and I don't have the new pistol either. Well, I have actually one of them, which is the, I can't say that, the Reich's revolver, I believe. I have the Gilded Torment too, so yeah, I don't have this, and I don't think I'm going to, because I don't really care for the resistance, and the Enfield I heard sucks ass. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, if you guys do have 22,000 salvage, this gun is completely worth buying if you're into SMGs and whatnot. Yeah, great weapon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
You know where I be at.